Day 5 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. Okay, so today we have question number 13, Roman to integer. The difficulty level is easy, so we should get through this and pretty easily. We're going to try to keep the answer as simple as possible. So let's read the question and see what it says. Roman numerals are represented by 7 different symbols: I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. Symbol I has a value of 1, V has a value of 5, X has a value of 10, L has a value of 50, C has a value of 100, D has a value of 500, and M has a value of 1000. So for example, 2 is written as II in Roman numerals, just 2 ones added together. 12 is written as XII, which is simply X plus II. The number 27 is written as XXVII, which is XX plus V plus II. Roman numerals are usually written largest to smallest from left to right. However, the numeral for 4 is not III. Instead, the number 4 is written as IV because the 1 is before the 5. We subtract it, making it 4. The same principle applies to the number 9, which is written as IX. There are 6 instances where subtraction is used. I can be placed before V, which is 5, and X, which is 10, to make 4 and 9. X can be placed before L, which is 50, and C, which is 100, to make 40 and 90. C can be placed before D, which is 500, and M, which is 1000, to make 400 and 900. Given a Roman numeral, convert it to an integer. So yeah, basically what they want us to do is convert Roman numerals into the integer, the corresponding integer. So if you don't know what Roman numerals are, I don't know how. They've been around for literally thousands of years since ancient Rome, and the Super Bowl uses them every year to represent the number of how many Super Bowls it's been in the past. So that's an example of where you might see Roman numerals in real life is the Super Bowl. So what this wants us to do is to convert the Roman numeral into our numbers, our integers. So an example of this would be the input S would equal III. That's the Roman numeral. We want the output would be 3, which is what we want 3 because those are the number. We use the number 3. We don't use Roman numerals. So let's go down, keep going through the examples. S would equal L, the input S would equal LVIII, and the output should be 58. And that is because in Roman numerals, L equals 50, V equals 5, and III equals 3, right? And then let's look at example 3, because third time's a charm, you know what I'm saying? One more for good luck. It says input S equals MCMXCIV. The output is 1994, and that is because M equals 1000, CM equals 900. Remember, you put the C before the M to get 900, because see up here, C could be placed before D, which is 500, or M, which is 1000, to make 400 and 900. So you come down here, CM, that gives us 900. Then XC, same thing, that gives us 90. And IV, one more time, third time's the charm, gives us 4. And we want the output to be 1994. So yeah, we're converting Roman numerals into integers. So let's figure out how we are going to do that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to need a variable called Roman vowels, which is going to be a dictionary that has a character and an integer. And we are going to initialize that by, let's go up here so we can see what we need. We're going to initialize that by just giving these characters some values, right? So it's going to be I is going to be 1, comma. Then we're going to say V is going to be 5, comma. Then we're going to say X is going to be 10, comma. Then we're going to say L is going to be 50, comma. say D is going to be 500, comma, and M is going to be 1,000, right? So now we have our characters and the corresponding numbers, right? So next thing we want to do is figure out how we're going to convert the characters into the corresponding numbers, right? And this, my friends, is just like the palindrome number where we have a formula that we need to memorize. So I want you guys to remember this so you can understand the formula and just plug it in and get the correct corresponding number for the Roman numerals. When I think when it comes to formulas, memorization is key. So I think you should try your best to remember the formula or have it close by where you can get to it in case you ever have to do something for the NFL and they need you for the Super Bowl to convert their Roman numerals into integers. You will already have the formula right there for you, right? So first thing we're going to do is it's going to say we're going to create a variable called total, and that's going to equal 0. Then we're going to create another variable called preval, that is also going to equal 0. And then this is where the formula, well, this is that's part of the formula too, but you need to remember this too. So we're going to say if, what we're going to say, hold on. We're going to say for char and s. Char's for character, in case you guys were confused. For char and s, we're going to say let current val, so the current val is going to be equal to the Roman val char, or character, short for character. Now the default, set that to 0. Then we're going to say if current val is greater than the preval. Hold on, let me get my brackets right. When the current val is greater than the preval, it's going to be total plus equal. It's going to be current val minus 2 times preval, right? Then we're going to say else total plus equals current val. Now, you guys, this is what I'm saying you need to remember. This is the formula right here. If current val is less than preval, total plus equals current val minus 2 times preval, else total plus equals current val. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to say preval equals current val. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to say return total. So this right here needs you guys to remember. Let me pull it so you can screenshot it, take a picture of it, do whatever you need to do, because this is what you need to memorize in order to convert Roman numerals into integers, right? Well, let's see if it works first. Before you screenshot, let's see if it works. Boom, and it works. Right, so yeah, take a picture, screenshot, write it down, do what you need to do so you have access to it, right? And then I also got a request from our first subscriber. Shout out to our first subscriber. He wants me to actually hit the submit button so we can see how it compares to the rest of LeetCode. And boom, beats a whole lot of LeetCode users. So that's good. That's good. So there it is. Until tomorrow, until we meet again, YouTube, or my subscribers, my fellow subscribers, I will see you guys tomorrow.